great day. I am 3 days away from flying to Paris to spend Valentine's Day with my boyfriend. I cannot believe I'm saying that. That's pretty freaking crazy. I'm very excited though. This is the first Valentine's Day that I'm actually spending with somebody in a very, very, very long time. As you all know, I have not had the most luck when it comes to love and relationships. So I think I really, really deserve this. It has been a long journey. Not only have I been single every single Valentine's Day for the past 3 years, but I've also been celibate for the past 3 years, and I've been very lonely. My vagina's been very, very lonely, and I've been looking for the right person to enjoy my life with, both physically and emotionally, and I'm really happy that I think I've finally found somebody that I can do that with. And not only have I found that person, but I'm gonna be spending Valentine's Day with someone amazing in one of the most romantic cities in the world, and this person has also planned out a really, really amazing time for us as well. So just to give you guys a little background on my boyfriend, I will be keeping him very, very private on my social media because he's a pretty normal, average human being. He's not like a social media influencer. He has no interest in being on reality TV. He has no interest in being an influencer. He has no interest in being in the spotlight. He owns his own business and he's just a very normal person. He loves what I do for a living. He thinks it's really funny and great, and he completely understands what I do because he's also an entrepreneur. So he understands like all of my crazy marketing things, and he actually helps me with a lot of the work that I do, but he's more of a behind the scenes person, whereas I'm more of an in front of the camera type of person. So a lot of people have been asking me if they're likely to ever see him. Honestly, probably not. Don't get your hopes up, but I will let you all know a little bit about him in this video today. So yes, he is French. He's from Paris. He's tall, dark, and handsome. He's actually half Moroccan, and I think that's as far as I'm gonna take it as far as describing him. Another big thing that I will say that a lot of you will be like, oh my gosh, freaking out about, and it's gonna put some puzzle pieces together for you. So a few months ago, I got a 1221 tattoo on my wrist. This is actually a matching tattoo that we both got. 1221 are our birthdays. My birthday is the 21st and his is the 12th, and they're just reverse numbers of each other's. So mine is on my wrist and his is somewhere else on his body. So yeah, that is the meaning behind that tattoo. I teased it on my Instagram and I said that eventually I would reveal why I got this tattoo, and so now I'm revealing to you guys why I have this tattoo on my body. So yeah, now you know, the cat is out of the bag, and I promised you guys that I would let you know why I have that tattoo. So see, I don't lie. So yeah, so now you guys know, like, this is a pretty serious relationship. It's been going on for a while. It's pretty crazy because for the past few years of my life, I have sworn up and down, especially after filming Before the 90 Days. After that whole show, I told myself that I would never ever in a million years try to be in a long distance relationship ever again because of how challenging it is, and because I know I have such bad trust issues. And I'm such an insecure person on top of that. So lo and behold, here I am in a long distance relationship. But not because I wanted one or I tried to be in one, it just kind of came about, which really just shows that you never get what you want, you get what you need, and sometimes life just puts you into situations that you never expected. Some questions that I've been getting a lot pertaining to my celibacy and my journey on 90 Day Single Life are the length of time I waited to lose my celibacy and if it was worth it. 3 years is a pretty long time. I know that towards the end of my 3 years, I was getting very, very desperate to lose my celibacy. It seemed like I was jumping into any single bathtub with any type of person, and I think that was definitely the wrong approach. I think that actually ended up hurting my current relationship. It definitely caused a lot of conflicts watching this season. I actually haven't been able to watch this season of The Single Life, and I know that my boyfriend has seen some previews of this season and has seen clips of me like in the bathtub with Fred and has seen me in bed with Steph, and it's been very hard for him to watch that because he knows that we were talking during the filming of the show. And yeah, I've had some explaining to do, so that's been very difficult on my relationship for sure. But I am very happy that I decided to wait and that I didn't jump the gun. And I'm glad that for 3 years I chose to abstain from sex and really focus on myself. And it's very tempting to engage in hookup culture, especially like when I've been living in and out of the New York City area, and you go on dates and you meet really interesting people. But I think when you're evolving and growing as a person and figuring out who you are, it's really important to protect your energy, especially me, because I'm so sensitive and I'm also very susceptible to other people's energies. I'm a Libra moon. That probably means nothing to most of you, but people have a very big effect on me. I am, like I said, really sensitive. So I think that's why I choose to really abstain from sex and in general have a pretty low body count. It would surprise a lot of you how low the body count I have, and I actually highly recommend to a lot of women. I know having sex is fun and exciting, but it's not all it's cracked up to be, and honestly most people suck at having sex anyway. Save yourself for the one person who really is gonna care about your sexual needs and your body and who's gonna take the time to learn your body. That's why I'm so glad I decided to wait 3 years, because my boyfriend actually takes the time to want to learn what I enjoy. I, for the first time in my life, feel like I really enjoy sex. And if you guys watch the tell-all of The Single Life, and I don't know if you even watch The Single Life, if not, that's fine. It's important that your sexual partner asks you what feels good and makes a conscious effort to just make sure that you're enjoying yourself. This is one of the first times in my life that I feel comfortable in my own skin, that I can actually be naked and can express myself in the bedroom and can talk about things that I want to try. And it's nice to be at this place finally, because I feel like it's almost happening too late in my life. Like my entire 20s, I felt like traumatized in previous relationships because I had boyfriends who would criticize my body, who would tear me down, who would make fun of me, who didn't care about my needs at all. So it's good to finally be in a healthy relationship. Another question that I keep getting asked is, am I still bisexual? I am getting so many comments and messages saying, oh, looks like she's not a lesbian anymore. And I was 100% expecting those comments. Not surprised in the slightest to be getting those. And I was never a lesbian. I never claimed to be a lesbian. I was, yes, part of the first same-sex couple on Before the 90 Days, but that does not equal lesbian. I was bisexual. I am still bisexual. I am still attracted to women. And the fact that I am now in a relationship with a man does not change that, nor will it ever change that. Although I do think that sexuality is fluid and can always change, and I do think that my sexuality does change throughout the years, and there are times that I do find myself more or less attracted to men and women, and I think that's completely normal, and I actually never feel the need to like label myself. So when people ask me my sexuality, then I'll state it and I'll let them know, but I rarely ever walk around letting people know my sexuality. And then the last thing is, am I moving to France? What's the status of the relationship? Is it going to be long distance? And honestly, I have no idea. I have agonized over this a lot lately. Right now, the relationship in my eyes is pretty serious. I don't know what my boyfriend thinks. I think we're really gonna find out in the next couple weeks while I'm in Paris, so I'll keep you guys updated. Sometimes I wonder if my boyfriend thinks the relationship is as serious as I think it is. I think he does, but you know, I could be wrong. I think that a lot of things get lost in translation because there's also so many cultural differences between us. And that's another video for another time, the cultural differences between dating an American and a French person. I have had such a limited exposure to dating French people. I've dated so many Australians, I've dated so many Indian men and Middle Eastern men in my life, but I've never dated a French man, and I've really not known too many French people in my life, even though I did take 4 years of French in high school, which I remember very little of. But yeah, I'll definitely make a video about what it's like dating a French guy very, very soon. And yeah, so maybe I'll make an update video in a couple weeks after the trip is over to let you all know what's going on with everything. But hopefully this video has cleared up some things about what's going on as far as my celibacy, my bisexuality, and hopefully my Valentine's Day is amazing. I'm so excited to go to Paris. It's gonna be amazing. I really feel like I deserve this after so many years of spending Valentine's Day alone. And I hope that you have a wonderful Valentine's Day as well, whether you're spending it alone, with your dogs, your cats, with somebody, it doesn't matter. Even the years that I was alone, I still made it my mission to have a good day. I would order myself pizza, buy a ton of candy, and watch my favorite movies. So you could still have a good time. You could still make it like an event for yourself. Make it a day about self-love instead of romantic love. So I hope you guys have a happy Valentine's Day. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to go check out my Unfiltered if you want to see my sexy content, and click the thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.